everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, I'm back in my regular setup, which means we are back in school, which I'm not excited about, but I'm excited about filming here again because the lighting here is just... Today's video is going to be an exciting one because it's going to be a Q&A, and I thought why not make it a little bit different and ask you guys to ask me more personal questions. I really want you guys to get to know me a little bit more this 2020. I went on Instagram a couple days ago and asked you guys to ask me some personal questions for this video. Also, while I answer the questions, I'm going to be decorating my laptop because she's been like this the whole time I had her. I got a bunch of stickers. These are just the stickers that I have and they're really cute, so I'm gonna be doing that while I answer questions. Gonna be doing that right now. Why do you want to post more personal videos? Wala, gusto kong mas makilala niyo ako and you guys get to connect with me on a deeper level. Hi, will you consider pursuing YouTube full-time once you graduate? I think I want to try to pursue it full-time for a year and then see how it goes. Kinda scary to think about. Do you consider yourself as an introvert or an extrovert? I think I'm an ambivert, so that's a mix of an introvert and extrovert. It just depends on the situation and who the people I'm around with are, so yeah. If vibes kita, edi vibes kita. What was your childhood dream and what's today? Are you going towards your dream right now? Love you, Bianca. Love you too. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to have a cafe or restaurant, and up until now, that's still my #1 goal to have in the future, so hopefully ma-pursue ko yun in the future. How does social media affect the way you think about life? And I think that social media affects the way I think about life in a way that I realized that not everything you see on screen is 100% of what goes on in a person's life. The first time I went to an event, I met these content creators, and it's just such a cool thing to be able to meet someone that you just watch on a screen and then, you know, see them in real life and realize that, hey, this person that I watch on screen that seems like she has a perfect life is also just a person like me, and we're also just trying to hustle and grind and do the best that we can at life. There is so much more that goes on behind the screen or behind what you see or like on Instagram. How to deal with people you no longer trust but still can't get out of your life. I think the best way you can handle it is to just not deal with them or to just not put in the effort to be stressed about it, kasi alam mo yun, di yan worth it. Is it hard to balance school and YouTube? It's kind of hard, but it's manageable. Thoughts about people who aren't studying in the big 4 universities? Ateneo, UST, UP, LaSalle. Honestly, where you graduated from doesn't really define you as a person kasi alam mo yun, ang dami naman hindi nag-aral or hindi nakatapos sa pag-aaral pero naging successful sila. So, I think it just depends on you and on your motivation as a person. Don't get discouraged if you didn't pass the big 4 universities. There's so much other schools out there that have such amazing programs and are just such good schools, so you just have to do your best and to push wherever you end up. College is just 4 years, but it's not your entire life, so don't let it define it. Tell us about your boyfriend. Plus, when are you making those boyfriend challenge videos? David has been my boyfriend for almost 3 years already, so yeah, we've been together for a pretty long time. I'd say that he's my best friend because before we ended up together, we were best friends first. And I think that's really important, is that you have some kind of relationship or some kind of friendship before getting into a relationship. How are you supposed to, or how do you expect to understand each other as a couple if you can't even understand each other as friends first? Of course, that's not the case for every relationship out there. Yeah, I just think it depends on you as a person, but personally for me, I want to be friends before getting into a relationship with someone. And I know that didn't even answer your question. Yeah, let me know what videos you guys want me to do with him. And I also have a vlog with him. It's going up next week, so yeah. How to stop comparing yourself to others? Honestly, this is something that I have struggled with for a really long time. I'm kind of a perfectionist as a person. Sometimes it's hard for me to be content with whatever I do or whatever output I end up having, especially in this generation, because there's so much media surrounding us. It makes it so easy for us to be accessible to all these perfect images and perfect things that we see. Sometimes I catch myself like on YouTube watching other people's videos and being like, why doesn't my video look like that? Or why didn't I think of that? Or on Instagram I'd be like, why don't I look like that? I have learned and realized that there are no two people like you in the world. There's no one else. That's you. So I think that's enough for me to be content with myself and to, instead of comparing myself with other people, compare myself to myself, like my previous versions of myself, compare myself to past me and how my growth is doing now and how I've developed as a person and my characteristics and what changed, what didn't change. So instead of comparing yourself to other people, I think you should just focus on comparing yourself to yourself and what you can do to better yourself. I said yourself so many times in that question. Have you ever suffered from a mentally exhausting struggle and how did you rise above it? Yeah, this is a really deep question. I don't really share about it on social media or actually anywhere. I don't really talk about it. I used to have an eating disorder and it was really hard for me to come to terms with. I was in denial about it. It started when I was 16 years old and I only recently recovered from it last 2019, which is last year. So when I was 16 years old, that was the time when I was getting more active in using social media and going on social media, and everyone was just so perfect. And being a 16-year-old, it's so easy to be vulnerable to comparison, as I said earlier. It's true when people say that comparison is the thief of joy because it makes you forget your sense of self sometimes. It was crazy because I restricted myself from eating food and I limited my calories to 1,000 calories max a day, which, if you guys know, that is so bad and so unhealthy. I would go to the gym every day after school, which is so crazy because now I don't even go to the gym that much. I used to have this chronometer app and I would track every single thing that I ate. And I mean, some people do this for like macros or gym purposes, but I would like track how many calories a stick of carrot had, how many calories a freaking bite of lettuce had, how many calories a spoon of rice had, how many calories a tablespoon of salt had. And if I went beyond the 1,000 calorie limit by even just 10 calories, I would kind of freak out and just push myself so hard in the gym. I'm going on my account right now to see how much I would usually eat in a day. And I'm kind of scared to check it. I have this record back in December 2016 and I just ate 546 calories that day. And I burned 1,792, which is so bad. It's so bad. Food is what allows us to do the things that we love. Food is what allows us to wake up every day and to get up and to do the things that we are passionate about. So the fact that I was afraid of it or afraid of consuming it because of how I would look like was kind of crazy. To me, the definition of beauty was if I fit in a size 0 clothing or what number I was on a weighing scale. I have this vivid memory of an experience that I had when I was in high school, in 4th year high school. Okay, gotta keep it in. But basically it was around 3 a.m. and I was so hungry because before I would go to sleep hungry because that way I knew that I wasn't overfeeding myself or I wasn't eating a lot. And yeah, I just went to the fridge and I got like bread and peanut butter. I remember this so clearly and I just started eating, but my stomach just wouldn't give in. It just hurt so much. And you guys know that if you don't eat, parang kinakabag ka. I don't know if that's the term, pero sumasakit yung tiyan mo and it hurt so much. I was vomiting and then I passed out. I was rushed to the emergency room. I was in denial, right? So I kept telling the doctors that I was dehydrated. I kept telling them, no, I eat a lot, I eat enough, and I'm just dehydrated. The past year in 2019, I kind of had some withdrawals. Not proud about it, but it's a process. I think that was the biggest turning point for me to make myself wake up and to make myself understand that what I was doing wasn't healthy for me. I knew that I needed to take care of myself. I knew that if I wasn't going to listen to the people around me, then I had to listen to what my body was feeling, how I was feeling, how my body was reacting. My answer to this kind of is related to the question earlier regarding social media and how it affected the way I look at life. And now a lot of people, or I get a lot of DMs on Instagram or comments on my pictures or videos saying that, oh, I'm body goals, they wish that they had my confidence, or like they wish they looked like me. And I bet those people commenting those, or like the people sending me DMs on Instagram, don't know that I actually went through something difficult like this. Although a person looks like they're living their best life or they look perfect online, it doesn't mean that in reality they aren't struggling or having their personal, trials. So thank you for asking me this question, because I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys and as open as I can with you guys, and to just share with you guys my personal struggles, my personal experiences, and to let you know that it's not all rainbows and butterflies, and that there are real things or real struggles that I also go through. But anyways, yeah, we good. We Gucci now. You guys don't need to worry about me. I'm good. I'm really proud of myself right now. So, pat on the back. What's your bucket list this 2020? One of them is definitely to hit 100,000 subscribers, which I know is crazy. But maybe we can do it. But if we don't, it's fine. It's okay with me. I really just enjoy the process of doing YouTube and enjoy the journey. My next bucket list goal for 2020 is to do a solo travel. Not really solo travel, but I really want to be able to buy myself a plane ticket to go somewhere. And another bucket list of mine is to post more personal videos and to share with you guys my life more, and to be able to help you guys in any way I can, or inspire you guys in any way I can. And I don't know, I hope we achieve those three things. Those are my three main bucket list goals this year. Nung nag-start po kayo sa YouTube, ilang views and subs po kayo agad. And guys, you do not even know. So, a lot of you may not know, but it's gonna be my 5th year on YouTube this year, and last year lang ako naging consistent mag-upload ng videos. Fun fact lang, nung nag-start ako nung 2015, I didn't really show my face kasi nahihiya pa ako, and YouTube wasn't really a thing back then kasi wala pa masyadong familiar sa vlogging or what it was, so I was really shy, and I spent 2015 to 2017 just posting mga videos na hindi kita yung mukha ko. So yung mga videos ko like vlogs pero hindi ako kita, and like DIY videos with music in the background, or food videos with music in the background. I really just enjoyed the process of creating videos, and I really wasn't doing it for the views or for the money or anything like that, because 15-year-old me had no clue that you could like earn money off of YouTube. Yeah, I just did it for fun, and I think that's really the main thing that you need to remember if you're ever diving into doing something, or if ever you're diving into doing YouTube, is to do it because you actually genuinely enjoy the process and enjoy doing it. It took me 1 whole year to get to 100 subscribers, and I was so happy about it. To me, that was such a big number already. I enjoy seeing the growth and the progress throughout the months, and yeah, it's just something that's really fulfilling to me. Thoughts on mental health in the Philippines. And I think that it is not given as much attention as it should be. And this isn't just for the Philippines, but I feel like a lot of people aren't that open to talking about problems regarding their mental health because they don't want to be restricted into this label of being the girl that has this or being the guy that has this, when they are so much more than that. I feel like the Philippine government should take it more seriously and to invest more funds into it. Please, Philippine government, if you are watching this, make a way. Can you make a YouTube channel? I mean, if you really want me to. Okay, so those are all of the questions that I'm gonna be answering for this Q&A, and I just love sitting down and just sharing with you guys my thoughts and my opinions and everything that I just want to get off my chest. Feeling ko mas nagkaka-connection tayo kung gumawa ako ng mga videos na ganito and mga interactive content. So let me know if you guys want to see more like this. And also, natapos ko na yung laptop case ko. It's so cute! Kaya pinapawis na ako kasi kanina pang nakapatay yung aircon, and kita niyo naman guys kung gaano kainit ngayon. Anyways, that was basically it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye guys!